Alright, if we all here, shall we get started?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, Chairwoman.
Yes.
Good morning, everyone. Thank you for coming. I am Miss Adibah as the chairwoman for this proposed meeting. First of all, I would like to introduce the appointed secretary, Miss Liana.
Thank you, Ms. Chairman. Okay, to begin, I would like to go through the attendance of the meetings. So all total, including the 3 committee members, attending the meeting are 5 people. Ms. Chairwoman, would you like to introduce the committee members?
Yes, I would also like to extend my warm welcome to the rest of committee members here, Miss Shaza, Miss Hidayah, and Miss Ummi. Let me first explain the purpose of our meeting. As we all aware, Project for Happiness by King Starfish Foundation, which promotes happiness and addresses the root causes of poverty and poor education, is open for submission. The selected submission will be awarded a grant up to maximum of 10,000 ringgit Malaysia. Hence, our aim today is to choose one proposal represent our submission on Project for Happiness. Miss Hidayah, would you like to start with your proposal?
Yes, Miss Adibah, thank you for the opportunity given. So, today I will present about my proposal that title Blood Donation Program for citizen live in remote area, and we will give a mobile clinic for them in order to donate their blood. Okay, for the description of my proposal, firstly, our proposal is about the blood shortage situation in Malaysia, which is very critical. According to the World Health Organization, blood donation rates in high, middle, and low income countries are 33.1, 11.7, and 4.6 donation per 1,000 people, respectively. The current Malaysia scenario translates to only 22.5 donations per 1,000 people. For people who suffer chronic disease such as leukemia, myeloma, and loss of blood from trauma injury, really need a huge amount of blood to stay alive. Hence, a lot of blood need to be donated in order to ensure blood supply continuity. Unluckily, some people outside there still lack of exposure about the importance of blood donation, or maybe they do not know the medium to be reached for blood donation purposes. Kedah is at critical level when the current stock at blood center in the state can only last for another 3 days. Hospital in the state still have their respective blood stock, which are estimated to last for a period of 3 to 5 days, but require blood supply from JPTHAS from time to time. According to the state local government and housing minister Datuk Masidi Manjun said, due to the COVID-19 outbreak, the blood supply in Sabah has declined by 20% this year by following the cancellation of more than 200 blood donation campaign involving an initial target of 6,000 donations. The following proposal outlines a program to provide a medium to make it easier to everyone to donate blood, especially those living in remote area. Besides, it also will act as a medium to raise awareness about the importance of blood donation to save many lives in danger. So, for the first goal of our program is to provide easy access of citizens that living at remote area to donate blood. The objective of this goal is first to run 3 mobile clinics near the targeted place for easy blood donations. Secondly, to provide 2 sessions every day, one session in morning, which is 9 until 12 p.m., and another session in evening, which is 2 until 4:30 p.m. For the second goal is we want to raise awareness about the blood donation in society. So for the objective of this goal is first, we want to give 15-minute talks about the benefit of blood donations. Secondly, to distribute flyers and broadcast digital poster to the citizens. And last one is to conduct activities such as poster and video making for teenagers. The participant needs to post the video at their social media to increase the engagement about the awareness. The project will be held on 6 August until 8 August 2021, and the duration of this program is 3 days. And we have selected 3 locations for this program, which are Felda Teluk Timur, Felda Teluk Kanan, and also Taman Syurga Indah. And our collaborator are nearest hospital and also Klinik Kesihatan Kampung. The key roles of the collaborator is for firstly to provide medical checkup for the blood donor and assist blood drawing, and secondly to lead a slot of event on blood donation such as giving 50-minute speech about blood donation, and the last one is to help this blood donation program reach its objective. With the help of medical staff from the Klinik Kesihatan Kampung, all the program tentative can be held smoothly. Our target community will be teenager and young. For promotional plan, we have three ways for our promotional plan, which are social media such as Instagram, Facebook, and also Twitter. Secondly, we will distribute flyers, video, and infographic, and the last one is broadcast message on WhatsApp. For the budget or operational cost, there are 5 items included in the operational cost calculations. Firstly, material, publicity, travel, token of appreciation, and the last one is refreshment. For material, we spend about 3,226 ringgit, and publicity is 30 ringgit, travel 4,500, token of appreciation 2,439 ringgit 80 cents, and for refreshment, we spend about 235 ringgit. So the total of the program is the total cost of the program is about 10,430 ringgit 80 cents. And the last one is our strength and weakness of this program. So for the strength, the education of this program can draw the attention of public to the benefits of blood donations. And the weakness of this program is we have no experience in working with a big circle of people. I think that's all my proposal presentation. Thank you.
That's a good proposal, Miss Hidayah. With the continuous work on blood donation, indeed, can aid many people. Despite a bit stretch on the budget, with the help of collaborators' contribution, the problem can be solved.
Please excuse me for interrupting, Miss Chairman, but may I say something?
Sure, you may proceed, Miss Liana.
Okay, thank you. As we all know, the budget for this program was 10,000 ringgit, but Miss Hidayah's budget was 10,480 ringgit and 80 cent, which was beyond the limits. What step are you taking to address this issue?
Thank you for asking, Miss Yana. About the budget, actually, it's just a gross operational cost where we take into account the maximum price for the item. In real situation, we might get the cheapest price after bargaining with the suppliers. Besides, for travel fee, we can actually reduce the cost by asking for a sponsor from the government authorities.
I see. Miss Ummi, do you have any questions regarding Miss Hidayah's proposal?
Thank you, Miss Chairwoman. Okay, I have a question to ask Miss Hidayah. In your proposal, what can I see that you said you have a weakness, which is you have no experience in working with a big circle of people. So my question is, how do you overcome working with a big circle of people since you don't have that kind of experience?
Good questions, Miss Ummi. For our weakness, we already think about the solution regarding to this matter. In order to overcome it, we will do a lot of volunteering activities organized by NGO bodies for gaining experience, improve communication and relationship building skill, and also boost up our confidence level to face a large circle of people. By the time the project will be held, this weakness will be fully eliminated.
Okay, so what about you, Miss Shaza? What do you think of Miss Hidayah's proposal?
The question I want to ask are similar to Miss Ummi and Miss Liana. Also, I couldn't agree more with the answers given by Miss Hidayah regarding the cost and experience of handling people.
With strong justification given by Ms. Hidayah through her answer, we can conclude majority seems to agree with blood donation program. Well, now let's all hear out the next proposal. Ms. Ummi, would you like to introduce yours?
Thank you, Miss Chairwoman. Can you explain first about the description of my project? Okay, so cosmetic testing on animals is a type of animal testing used to test the safety and hypoallergenic properties of products for use by humans. Animal testing is a form of experimentation needed to determine whether a cosmetic product is safe for use, though it has been proven to not be the most reliable method. Okay, terrified animals are still suffering in laboratories across the globe in government mandates tests of cosmetic ingredients. Cosmetic chemicals are forced down their throat, dripped into their eyes, or smeared onto their skin before they are killed and dissected. Okay, each year more than 100 million animals, including mice, rats, frogs, dogs, cats, rabbits, hamsters, guinea pigs, monkeys, fish, and birds, are in by sense, medical training, curiosity-driven experimentation, and chemical, drug, food, and also cosmetic testing. Okay, my project name is Animal Life Maker, and the duration of the project is around 4 days only and will be held from 4 August 2021 until 7 August 2021. But due to this pandemic COVID-19, this project will be held using an online platform. So basically, the purpose of the project is to give awareness to Malaysians, especially to people who are using cosmetic and other daily products that are not animal cruelty free. Other than that, this project also proposed to encourage Malaysians to support free animal cruelty products and stop supporting animal cruelty products. Okay, target community for this project are women and people who are using cosmetic and daily products that are not animal cruelty free. Okay, we move to the goals and objectives of this project. There are two goals and few objectives. The first goal is to against and boycott companies that test their products on animals. To make this goal happen, we need to organize a live talk with Laboratory Animal Science Association of Malaysia, LASAM, about why we need to against animal testing. Besides, we need to show them documentary about real situation of animal testing and build empathy feeling inside them, and also give the information about what product that cruelty to animal and ban the company that use animal testing for their product. Okay, for the second goal is to increase level of awareness about animal testing inside teenagers. Based on the goal, the objective with high probability that we can achieve organized activity which is design a poster related to animal testing and to post it at social media with hashtag Animal Lives Matter. Then unite together to spread awareness because social media is well known as a big platform nowadays. Lastly, eliminate animal testing because it violates animals' rights. It causes pain and suffering to the experimental animals. I also plan to promote this project through media social platforms such as TikTok, Instagram, and also Facebook. Also advertisement through radio and television and infographic through blog. Okay, for the strength of our project, we are experienced in online campaigns at university level. Moreover, there are many international online references regarding these issues which can guide us in this campaign, but my project also had its own weakness, which is we lack experience in a big scale of online campaign. Besides, information regarding this issue, such as the list of companies that involve product testing on animals are very, very limited. Thus, we are facing difficulty in spreading and convincing this animal cruelty product issue to the society. Okay, we move to the operational cost. There are four things that we really take seriously, which are materials, publicity, facilitators, and also a token of appreciation. Okay, for materials, there are three things which are cruelty-free beauty products, grand prize voucher, and voucher. These all totally cost 3,200 ringgit. Second, for publicity, there are three things under publicity which are radio, television, and social media, which cost 1,400 ringgit. Third is facilitators, which cost 750 ringgit only. And the last one is token of appreciation. For this part, we collaborated with Velvet Vanity Cosmetics and Society for the Prevention of Cruelty to Animals, SPCA Selangor, and it costs around 2,000 ringgit. Other than that, we also include miscellaneous cost, which is 5% of total cost, and it was 500 ringgit. So when we calculate for all the costs, the grand total is around 7,850 ringgit. I think that's all from me, Chairman. Thank you.
I see. That's a really good idea, Miss Ummi. Animal lives matter is a crucial awareness to spread over due to the lack of knowledge on relating cosmetic products and animal cruelty. So do you have anyone have any question?
May I interrupt, Miss Chairwoman?
Yes, you may.
I have one question regarding to your proposal, Miss Ummi. For your target community, what method did you use to sort out your targeted community?
Thank you, Ms. Hidayah, for the question. So basically, before doing the awareness, we already give the survey in Google Form, focus on women, for them to answer the question. So, a bit about the target community. I hope this answers your question.
Excuse me, Miss Chairwoman. Can I ask Ummaira a question?
Yes, you may. You can proceed.
Excuse me, Miss Ummi. I can see that this awareness is a great idea. But if we see it from a different angle, I concern that the awareness will not last long and only be effective in a short period. This is because people tend to forget and repeat the same mistakes.
I see your point, Ms. Shaza. It is necessary matter that we need to ponder upon. Does anyone have any additional opinion regarding this? What about you, Miss Liana?
Can I add on, Miss Chairman? Okay.
Sure, you can.
You have a very good point. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay. You have a very good point there, Ms. Shaza. For this type of campaign, we need to think about how to ensure that the awareness can sustain in the target community over the time. Because raising public knowledge about a problem is of course a vital step in establishing an optimal environment to change. Awareness may result in four distinct which is the community may take no action at all, also may reach the incorrect audience, also awareness can cause a harm, also awareness may result in a backlash from some people. So I think that my opinion regarding animal life matter proposal.
That's a good point, Miss Liana. Do you have anything to add, Miss Hidayah?
Yes, I have some idea that I want to add on regarding to Miss Jiha concern. Can I proceed?
Yes, you may.
Okay, instead of giving awareness to user, we can actually educate the founder or chemist because they are the main contributor towards animal cruelty. For chemists, they can substitute the ingredient of the product from the animal fat to other alternative which more safer with no side effect. By tackle this top hierarchy, the objective of this proposal will be easily achieved. Hope that this idea could help Miss Ummi to improve her proposal in future.
Okay, when I saw the point from Miss Hidayah and Miss Liana, I detect that my proposal had some weakness. Thank you for the suggestion. I will make the improvement for my proposal later.
Alright, thank you for the answer, Miss Ummi. It seems like this proposal have major weakness to proceed as awareness campaign being ineffective to keep going in a longer period of time. With that, let us proceed to the next proposal. Miss Shaza, you may start.
Thank you, Miss Adibah. For this project, I would like to propose an idea entitled to take a seat, ergonomic chair and table, which are focusing on the backbone development among the students. From a past study, it states that back pain may begin as early as schooling age of 7 to 10, and the unfitting size of chair and table might be the cause of the problem. Other than that, poor sitting posture also affect mental health, lung function, and hormone in future, besides decreasing the learning efficiency in the classroom. To provide the comfort to the student, the ergonomic chair and table are introduced to where they can be customized according to the student size. The goal for this project is first to equip the student with knowledge of backbone growth due to the bad sitting posture through a session that will be held by the volunteer from the UMT and Tech Club, short videos, and also a real-time simulation. The next goal is to provide students with an ideal learning classroom by giving out 50 sets of ergonomic chair and table. To increase the efficiency of the program, the volunteer will help to demonstrate the correct way to use the ergonomic chair and table, while the representative from CS Mall will explain their function. CS Mall is the company that produces the ergonomic chair and table. The project will only takes 2 days from September to 10 from 9 September to 10 September and will be held at Sekolah Kebangsaan Gong Badak. The target participants are 50 students aged 7 from SK Gong Badak, while 10 volunteers are needed with one representative from CS Mall. The strength of this project are the product are durable for a long time and require less maintenance. As for the weakness, the ergonomic chair and table require huge initial investment, thus unable to broaden the number of target participants. Through this project, I hope that other schools might consider to apply the idea and can get the attention from the media. Other the proportional I'm sorry, the promotional plan for this project will be on the social media such as Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter through the infographic, while the pamphlet will be distributed at SK Gombadak during the program. For the operational cost, each set of ergonomic chairs and table will cost about RM 132 ringgit, and for 50 set it will be 6,600 ringgit. 400 ringgit is needed for the delivery fee, 500 ringgit is to rent the school's hall, 400 ringgit will be spent on the representative, 200 ringgit is for the volunteer transport, 180 ringgit is for the meals, and 100 ringgit is for the gift. The total cost will be about 8,380 ringgit. That's all for my take and seat ergonomic chair and table project.
What a refreshing idea, Miss Shaza. To take a seat, ergonomic chair and table, I realized how ignorant we had become towards our young generation regarding backbone development. So, do any of you have question? Perhaps Miss Ummi?
I have a question for Miss Shaza, Miss Chairwoman. Okay, Miss Shaza, why do you want to give 50 sets of ergonomic chairs and tables only? That means you only give for only 50 students, right? How about the rest?
You are right. Thank you, Miss Ummi, for the question. There are only 50 sets of ergonomic chair and table provided for the student because each set is quite pricey and will go beyond the budget if we provide more. Nevertheless, I truly hope that SK Gombada and the other school can see the benefit through this project and will invest in other students.
I see. Miss Hidayah, do you have any questions to ask?
Yes, I have. Miss Jiha, I can see that your proposal have a big potential to go further because of the idea is kind of fresh and interesting. However, for this time being, it is not really suitable because of the pandemic COVID-19 situations. Students have to undergo online learning instead of going to school. So I think the objective of this proposal is very hard to achieve, right?
Good question, Miss Hidayah. Another reason why I propose ergonomic chairs and table is because they have longer lifespan and can last for many years. So maybe if the student cannot use the chair and table this year, they can use it for the next year.
I see. What about you, Miss Liana? What is your opinion regarding Miss Shaza's proposal?
Okay, I agree with the idea that come out from Miss Shaza. However, I need to oppose this as our program later because the timing is inconvenience because Malaysia has been strongly affected by a pandemic that have forced students to study online at homes. So there is no need to build additional facility for them at this time. So for right now, I agree with Miss Hidayah about the limitation happen because of the COVID-19.
I agree. This is a strong proposal, but unfortunately, it might be difficult to carry out during this pandemic phase. Okay, so I try to point out every proposal. Animal Lives Matter being an awareness campaign might be ineffective to have the objective reached in a longer period of time. Meanwhile, Take a Seat ergonomic chair and table have a back set during this pandemic phase. It seems like blood donation program more preferable to be carried out for our project of happiness. Miss Liana, may I ask you to highlight the minute meeting?
Thank you very much, Ms. Chairwoman. So for today's meeting, I would like to point out that each of the three committee members had made a proposal for this program. Others committee members, including myself, had a lot of questions about Ms. Ummi's suggestion about animal life matter since we were skeptical of her reliability. We are worried about her plans since she lacks the experience to manage a huge communities and also think about the long-term effects of the awareness. It was clear that her plans was the weakest of the three. Miss Ummi's suggestion, regrettably, needs some changes. Okay, regarding Miss Jiha's ideas about take a seat, ergonomic chair and tables, all participants of the meeting and anomalies agreed. However, the time for this pandemic issue is inconvenience because most of the students are currently taking online classes from home. As a result, there was no need to add any new facilities to the school because there were no students there and there was a fear that there was a fear that the facilities will not last. This is my suggestion where you can actually raise a fund to buy an ergonomic chair and table for students at home. According to the newspaper, there are many students who are unable to study online at home due to a lack of infrastructure at home. Finally, there is a Miss Hidayah's suggestion. I believe this is the best solution for the current circumstance. At the hospital is now on a red alert. They will need a lot of blood to deal with the situation at the hospital. We can also see that all of the meeting's attendees agree with her ideas. Also, blood donation truly excellent for our body since it can help to promote blood cell formations and can help to minimize risk of heart attack and cancer. I think that's all from me.
From the minute meeting mentioned by our secretary, Miss Liana, I think this shows that Miss Hidayah's proposal outshining the rest due to its strength and objective and preferable to be held during this pandemic. Do we all agree that the chosen proposal for happiness is blood donation program?
Yes, totally agree.
Yes, Miss
Yes,
Chairwoman.
we agree, Miss Chairwoman.
Alright, since there are no more objections, we shall proceed to the next agenda of our meeting. Well, we are here to continue our meeting and discuss 3 activities to be held during blood donation program. Each one of you may suggest the activity. Since proposal that Miss Hidayah proposed just now, so Miss Hidayah, would you like to start?
Yes, I can I start first?
Sure, you may proceed.
Okay, I would like to propose lucky draw activities. For the winner, we can give some essential needs for their daily use. This may attract more people to join and take part in the program. Thank you.
Can I add on some, Miss Chairwoman?
Yes, you may, Miss Liana.
Okay, thank you. Actually, I am afraid that I don't share the same view with you, Miss Hidayah. Don't you think that would lead us into a greater budget? My suggestion is to collaborate with Yayasan Food Bank Malaysia to provide some essential food to those that were affected during this pandemic. I think the budget for the lucky draw can be added to this funding so that we can help as many as possible.
Good idea, Miss Liana. Okay, what about the suggestion of FT, Miss Shaza?
Okay, the activity that I can suggest is to make public announcement in the target area through a moving van and using a megaphone. This activity is to make sure the residents of the target area are aware of the blood donation event. How about you, Miss Umi?
Thank you, Miss Shaza. Okay, in my opinion, we can add some medical check-up activity. As usual, during the blood donation, the doctors or person in charge just check our blood type, weight, and also blood pressure only. So we can add the check-up activity like measuring their height and blood sugar level. I can give you an example. If we have their weight and height, automatically we can know about their body mass index, BMI, to measure their body fat. That's all for me, Chairman.
From what we just discussed, I can see that three ideal activities for blood donation program would be food bank, public announcement, and also medical checkup. Any extra fund would be better to include in food bank rather than spend it for lucky draw. Do we all agree?
Yes, I agree. After a true thinking, after
Yes,
a
I
thorough,
agree.
I agree with Miss Yana that it's better decision to spend the money for food bank.
Thank you, Miss Hidayah.
All right. Okay, we have reached an agreement to proceed blood donation program, and three selected activities are again food bank, public announcement, and medical checkup. Has anyone else got anything to add before we wrap up our meeting?
No, Miss Chairwoman.
No.
No.
All right, if there's nothing else, we shall end here. I declare the meeting attendance and participation.
Thank you, Miss
Thank you.
Chairman.
Thank you.
Thank you, Miss Chairwoman.
Thank you, everyone.